You know what I'm saying? Y'all already
We need
know.
debate.
This your boy
Let's get
Two
it.
Eyes, Snubble in the building, New Midwest Media, New Midwest Movement. Shout out to all the Midwest battlers that's in the UM4 tournament. You know what I mean? Round one just went down. Snubble, let's talk about it. Tell me how you feel.
Sir,
All that good stuff like that. You know what I mean? We ain't got to go
I
in
want to
order as
say
far as the
shout out to
battles or whatever.
Ultimate Madness 1 first.
Okay.
Because now, when I get back to the new guys that I'm on 4, the excitement is different and better. All y'all got to do is perform and entertain. You know what I'm saying? And that's all for real, G. The one for Ultimate Madness 1, I wouldn't be this excited and in tune with this.
Okay. So here we is in Ultimate Madness 4, and we got another set of the rookie class. This is what 20 this will be 2022 rookie class, right?
2022, yeah.
You know what I mean? So far, how you like far as them, you know what I mean? Got a lot of different
Okay, I'm going to say this. I noticed there was a lot of new RL versus guys that have been like kind of circulation a little bit, right? Is that what they was calling it? Saying like Crucible versus guys that kind of been in the circuit.
it's kind of like what Crucible versus New RL.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have, so I think the new
Yeah,
RL is the
cause a few of these people is Crucible. You
And
know
that's
what I
why they were
mean?
just taking Crucible angles and calling them. You gonna go back to the
hmm
goulash, and you gonna, you know what I'm
hmm
saying? And the goulash is like the mid world, like you know what I'm saying? You in purgatory. So
Okay.
but yeah, I did want to say that I seen there was a lot of look. I kind of like that. As you can get some more shots again versus the new town, and they still get the new town still get a chance to give some people who experience. Like they might not be experienced to the world, but experience when it comes to being on this circuit. But yeah,
hmm
first battle.
We can either go in order for the battles, or you can
I
just
mean,
talk about just how you
whatever
feel.
battle you pull
You know
out.
what I mean? We do know. I'm just gonna go off the board. J2 versus TRUFOE. That actually was the first battle too. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Man, dope battle. It turned out to be exactly what we expected. You know
I
what I
had to
mean?
go back.
Shout out to my boy TRUFOE. You know what I mean? He definitely, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
stepped it up and you know what I mean, proved everyone wrong. You know what I mean? All the
hey, that's
doubters.
what.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
see, the
But it
supporters
was
like
warning.
us,
But it was
I
warning.
want to. Hey, I just want to say to the supporters like us, for you, G, you gave us a reason to be like, see, I told you, just hey, man, I see potential. I know lyricism. It's when they get all put together, you gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Now he unlocked the new weapon with the, you know what I'm saying, just the personality badge. That's probably
hmm
gonna help out even more. So hey, shout out to True.
Yeah, you know what I
Off my
mean?
shit in the barbershops now.
He introduced us to the pow right before the
Mmm.
right before the
Toolie
battle.
shoot. You
Tooly
forgot
shoot,
the
dig right.
Toolie.
He said, "And
Yeah.
what he say? And I got the move too."
Hey, it's how you be moving. Hey, look, I'm gonna just come through and run through real quick. You know, I like having my little notes because I watched him more than once.
Okay.
First round on True. He, you know what I'm saying, come in with this won't be a hate crime. He really about to die for pride because you know what I'm saying, trying to get out here in the field. Why gamble with your life if you shook to die, you know what I'm saying, the dice flip. Try to send 2 for 4 and I sent 1 or 2, do the math. You know what I'm saying? That was fire. Gave 2 to 4 like I ain't studied the class. That's when a bullet go through your leg, gut, back, and your torso, the LGBT bar, you know what I'm saying? The P220, getting smoked by a European SIG, like, that was fire. J2 came in with a lot of, like, this is what I would say. For me, I felt like he wasn't comfortable, and I can understand why. I probably thought everybody was against him besides who, like some viewers. And he took a second to warm up, like for me watching him in the Danny battle. I watched the Danny battle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm talking about comfortable as
I
the
know.
way
I get
the
what you're
bars
saying.
is there, but he's kind of like he has a suspense each one. He open up like he want to say, and then do whatever, but he's saying it fast. That's not a bar he used, but he looked through the peephole. Yeah, be like, bro, you ain't let the bar breathe just a little second. Like I could tell he wrote it that way, but the jitters probably. That's just for me seeing how like the delivery. You know what I'm saying? But the church scheme to the from the J2 Christian. Can I get a witness by like that? That veggie scheme, G. Like, I understand we've heard people do omelet bars and such bars, but if I've never heard that scheme in that particular way, and he's not using the basis of a veggie scheme, like because my veggie scheme I always say is the one that Chilla say is the first he ever heard, which was Mook. That veggie scheme was nothing like what Mook did. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was
Okay.
like it, but it wasn't. It didn't use the ingredients. He didn't use lettuce, ketchup for the mayo. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He
Almost
didn't
like a
do it like
sandwich.
that.
Almost like a sandwich. How Danny
Yeah,
Myers
he did.
did versus Easy. I mean versus
Yeah,
Kid Chaos.
yeah. You see what I'm saying? So he using, I know I've heard omelet before, and I might have heard another bar that was flipped, but the way he put it together was different. People got to stop being so. That ain't even 5'2"ish. That's just in that lane. But that was fire. And but for me, G, I felt like by the time he got to the veggie scheme is when he was comfortable and he was I'm a like I was like, oh, he comfortable now. Like he got into his nonsense groove. But it was like the second half of his joint, and I felt True kind of jumped out the gate like,
Okay.
let it rip, let it go, just on it. He was like, it didn't need no, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I gave the first round of True, even on my second and third watches and writing a few stuff down.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So, I want to be making sure that I don't be, you know what I'm saying, using bias. When we get to the second round and True fire, but for like what I can take out of it, because I'm doing whatever lands on the brain quick, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't searching on my second and third watch just to write down quick notes. I had to, you know what I'm saying, Offset cheated on Cardi B and you went up the culture too, because there's an angle in this. So that bar is continuing with a theme and an angle. You know what I'm saying? That's his whole thing. But I'll get to the third and he's gonna elaborate on it. You know what I'm saying? So he just throwing little bars out there to plant your mind, get your mind ready for what I'm gonna do in this third.
Putting all the
That's what I
ingredients
do.
out. Got you.
And then the life bars, you know what I'm saying? Fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cool round. To me, it was a drop from his first. You know what I'm saying? J2's second round, he had the, you always talk about real niggas don't smile dead, niggas don't either. You know what I'm saying? He had the whole setup about the ain't have a, you know what I'm saying, a belt. We had a warrant, you know what I'm saying, homeless with a warrant and all that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't have a belt and never buckled. All that. How he led up to that, you know what I'm saying? The 357 around 4. I know Hitman said the bar, you know what I'm saying, before, but I thought, for one, this is probably the only second time I heard it used, and that was a long time ago. And he's applying it to 4 as a time, so I understand. You know what I'm saying? He probably didn't remember hearing it. You know what I'm saying? But he had the after a headshot, he go from being a household name to not remembering any names in his household. I'm depending on one deuce in the tray. I'm counting on you, folk. So I gave J2 that second round still. Like I still got it the same. First, second, 1-1 going to the third. You know what I'm saying? What you thought about the second?
Um, the I this is what I just think. This is what I think about the battle overall. For me, when it came to J2, man, or whatnot, I feel you, man. It seemed like he was intimidated a little bit. You know what I
Just a
mean?
little his comfortability with it.
Just a little bit. I ain't saying far as like really like a man. I'm just saying far as in this battle. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
seemed like he just to
Look at the second half of his first round on down. He looks comfortable. He's like, because he got some. I wrote notes that he
second round he
started
was
getting
in the
applause.
zone. Second round
Once
he
he
was in
started
his
getting,
zone.
but that's because by the first round, he started getting so much applause that he probably was like, okay, as long as it's fire, they gonna give me my love. So I think that probably put him at ease. You know what I'm saying? Because from that point on, like a little bit before the veggie scheme, on down to he was comfortable.
Let me ask you this: do you think he underestimated TRUFOE?
Yes,
Me too, G.
yes.
Me too.
I
But I
think he
think,
thought Ford was gonna have a stumbling, fumbling situation.
yeah,
Because I've like the 3 rounds of her versus Danny made me think he's incredible. You know what I'm saying?
as
Probably what
yeah,
helped get him.
as see for me is like that's what I expected. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
whatnot. You know what I mean? Or whatnot. But for me, you know what I'm saying? Folks smoked him to me.
When we get to the third, you know what I'm saying? I had to get the second though.
Cause for all 3 rounds, yeah, I had an edge in the second. But far as just the
Yeah.
consistency of just
See, but that's when you judge the battles different ways. See what I'm
see,
saying? Because there was a theme, and he didn't lay too heavy on the theme in the first and the second. just touch in on them here and there, and then I'm gonna talk what I usually talk, and I'm gonna talk the difference of us and all that. And then the third round, I'll address what I want to, and then I'm not even gonna take it where y'all think I'm gonna take it. That's just genius. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta get, you know what I'm saying? But I call this one the gay gangster round. This is TRUFOE third round. You know what I'm saying? He come out. He can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? Shoot straight his wrist off. You know what I'm saying? KCJ said she had a tweet out, you know what I'm saying, retweeting all over Twitter that she said the Lil Uzi Bar versus Twerk. I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember it because like you whooped him so much he left. I hadn't seen him since. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of put it out of my mind. It hurt. I'm a Twerk fan. She probably did, but this is my first time hearing it.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I
Shout
don't know.
out Casey.
Right. Shout
Double
out to
Lil
Casey.
Uzi and JT. How he ended up from that little scheme. That was fire. He told made 20K off 3Ps and I wasn't scamming. He was talking about shooting 223. When I seen the die for 223s, like a 2 pair of Jordans, he had the look like a confirmed order bar. Just like y'all, I get angry, snap, and start waving arms. I'm like, hey, I know it sounds crazy. It's not lyrical. That's the bar because that comparison is crazy how he just said that. That's a double entendre. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, with a performance, though. I'm like, gee, all that. I get, what he say? Just like y'all get angry, snap, and start waving arms. Gee, I'm telling you, G, those sleeper bars right there, it don't got to be the most lyrical. That entendre right there is fire, G. Not a hate crime, homophobia reason you die. This ain't a hate crime. Like, you know what I'm saying? No tomorrows, he getting a yes today. Only nigga I feel with a pen is a nigga signing a statement. And since you look like A-Rock, the murder scene, caution tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, G was on it. Hey, this bar right here is 5-star J2 third round off though, G. I got anxiety and a gun. So when I'm sweating bullets, I'm triggered. Gee, that was fire. Red Table Talk. I'm gonna put these Smiths in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Red Table. You can watch that sometime. You having grown men crying. I'll be like that. Then he had, even though he didn't rebuttal it, but it was a pre-buttal to the wrist thing.
Oh
Let me
yeah.
straighten this bed. Hold on. Well, let me straighten this bed. That's fire. I just placement. I said, oh, hey, if he got one of them haymakers and some good more material, we got a debatable third here, right? Body parts everywhere. My demographic, almost. You addressing for what you in the face on.
Yeah.
Truck fit bar. It's a little shaky. It's all right. Headshot Mr. Barbecue. They got to make a plate for him. I was like, G, it was almost there, G. He almost, G. But almost don't count, G. And I know what I'm saying, shout out to J2. You know what I'm saying? TRUFOE got it.
Yeah.
Salute, foe. Yeah, Lord.
And we going on to the next round, going up against She Happens. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how that one go. Y'all already know, man. Shout out to B Dot, man. It's that new Cream joint he been, you know what I'm saying, out there with Elevate. Y'all already know. It's your boy
We're gonna break it
2eiies.
out now once everybody catch up. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.